Now, yes, so today's topic is publication. What is publication? Anyone can explain what is publication? Suyog, Akash, Sachin, Raja, what is publication?
No, sir, no idea, sir.
Sorry, sorry. Did you say no idea? Yes, Suyog, your voice is breaking. Hello. Okay, so what is publication? Publication means, see, new part. Okay, press OK. Windows vertical. Now see, suppose if you want to use this body in another part, you should publish this body. So, sir, how can we do it? See, copy. Here on in new part, you can just place special with link. No issue. You can do it. Okay. But now see how to how to publish any body or any element. You can also publish the access system. Let's publish this hook body. Select the hook. This one. Publication. Publication. Press OK. Here you can see your body. Once you will get one window. If you click on this window, this hook, it will highlight which body now you are published. Now you have published over here. Select this body. Press OK. See, body is published. Okay. Now tools, Windows vertical. Now suppose this is our new part. Let's say uh, let's what we call it as part 2 is okay. Let's say DP door panel. Okay, this is your door panel. Hide this access system for now. Now this is your door panel part, but you want this hook in your part. What you will do? Just right click copy, and here you will click right click paste special with link. Okay, you got this hook? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So tell me this hook is editable or not? Can you edit this hook? Can you edit this hook in door panel part?
Yes, sir.
No. See?
No,
Can,
sir.
can you see this? What is this?
A
This
dump
is
file is.
no, this is not dump file, Akash. This is not dump file.
But sir, it's linking
It
to
is
hook
link
first
file.
window.
Okay. It is link file. So what will be the parent of DP? Parent of DP will
Publication
be,
hook.
yeah, means no. See, parent of DP will be this part. Hook
Hook
for
for
wire.
OS.
Okay. Why? Because from this body we have copied, we have pasted, paste special with link in DP. So before doing this, you should publish this. If you want to use any element of one part in another part, you should use publication. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Second thing, how to check. Okay, let me tell you the another benefit of publication. Then I will show you how to check the links. Okay. Suppose I think we discussed about the publication. Okay. Suppose this is your link one and this is your link two. Let me change the color. The yellow line, this is your link two. And there is one hole over here. in both part, and you're going to rotate this part in this direction. Okay, so for this rotation, what you will need? Okay, let's
Two parts
move
are
forwards
collinear.
again. Let's do this in this part, okay? Because here we have one axis system like this. Let's click on ISO view. Let's take Y view like this. Now tell me again, same question. This is your one link. This is your second link. And this is the axis of rotation. You want to rotate your green part like this. Tell me what you will need. Suyog, Akash,
Sir, that
Two parts are collinear, sir.
two parts are collinear or coplanar?
Uh, Purely coplanar, sir. And axis to axis.
The
It should be concentric, sir.
It should be concentric, means axis system should be concentric. The rotation of axis, yes,
Yes,
axis
sir.
of rotation should be
Yes, sir.
concentric. Second thing,
Concentrate.
what is the meaning of axis system should be concentric? Means your rotation plane of this green part should be parallel to your this plane, yellow part, yes or no? Means
Yes, sir.
this plane. Agree?
yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, parallel.
Okay. So if in kinematics you will find revolve command, okay? Revolve command. In revolve command, you will need inputs. Inputs means the first input will be, let's say this is a straight line. This is your, consider this that I'm drawing this green line, means this green link, and this yellow link like this. Let's take it as a white line for now. Now this is, here is the yellow part, and here is the green part. Now again focus with black. This will be the axis system, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
your, as Nitesh mentioned, your axis should be coincide, means this axis. Right now, tell me which is your axis of rotation in this sketch. Check the compass. Which is the axis of rotation?
XZ.
X means Y.
Yes, sir.
Y axis of rotation. So you will need one line like this, which will be the axis of rotation. This is your green, and this is your, let's say, yellow part. This is your yellow part axis system. This is your green part axis system. So this both lines should be collinear. Yes, this is first requirement, and the second requirement is your this plane, means suppose if these lines are collinear, this plane will be, these planes will be parallel plane. Yes or no? Perfectly parallel plane.
Yes, sir.
So in revolve command, it will ask you for two planes. Okay, and two axes. Are you getting? Why this command needs two lines? Yes.
So there is no two part.
Sorry.
Two parts are there, no, sir. So
Yeah, these parts
three
are
inputs
separate
needed.
parts. Okay, these parts not in a single part. Okay, means these are not the bodies. Okay, yeah, these are the bodies, but in two different part. Okay, Let's rename this as part 1, part 1, okay, body 1. So this is the body 1 in part 1 and this is part 2, body 2. Now this is clear. So this is your part 1, which is having body 1, green one. This is part 2, having body 2. Okay. Now in both part there will be this line, yes or no, the axis of rotation, yes or no, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So this kinematic will need two lines to apply the joint. And again the second input will be, in which plane do you want to rotate this two part? I want to rotate this two part in which plane? In which plane? Quickly.
ZY.
Sorry. Yes, Ganesh.
ZY.
ZY? No. In which plane we are rotating our part?
Why, sir?
Y plane. Simple. See, this is
X,
Y plane.
XZ.
XZ plane. Yes. So that's why kinematics will need a common plane for both. So what we need for the rotation command in kinematics, we will need two axes which should be collinear, and we will need two plane which should be coplanar or perfectly parallel. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
as we mentioned, we need this one, two lines from two part, and we need two planes from two separate part. So can you select? Do you think now we are in part design? Suppose we are in kinematics workbench. Okay. Now you are applying this joint revolve command. Can you select this axis system and this lines? Yes or no? Will you able to
Yes, sir.
select these planes and the lines for this command, revolve command? Will you able to select the planes and the axis of rotation in this revolve command? Yes or no? You will not able to select this axis of axis means plane and the axis of rotations. Why? Because these are not published in your part. Are you getting? For this purpose, you should publish this axis system. You should publish this axis system. Suppose this is part 1. This axis system is in part 1. You should publish this one in part 1. This axis system is from part 2. You should publish this axis system in part 2. You should publish this line in part 1 and this in part 2. Are you getting? Then only you will able to select input over here. Are you getting? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is, see, simple. What is the meaning of publication? Publication. What is a publication? Simple word in English. So any document, if it is published, you can use it
For reference, sir.
for reference. So what you are doing, Nitesh? You are using this for your reference, no? For reference, you are taking for the revolve command. You want some reference. So
Yes, sir.
for that purpose, you are using this for input. Sachin, Akash, Pranali, everyone clear? Quickly, Raja.
Yes, sir.
So you got what is the use of publication, okay? So see, this is again interview question, okay? What is the use of publication?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Uh, What will the difference between CCP link and publication?
See, publication means just you're allowing any element to use in another functions or another parts. That is a use of publication.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir means like a library we are using that part, sir.
Like library, no, 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 no. See, this is your product. This is your part one. This is your part two. Okay. Let me change the color. You will find this benefit in kinematics. Okay. We will start kinematics, you will get this idea. So what is the, what you can say, publication. Okay. Now suppose this is the axis of rotation. Oh shit. Just a minute. This is a product. This is your part one. This is your part two. Now this is the axis, rotation axis from part two. This is the rotation axis from part one. Okay. And this is the axis system in, sorry, in part one. And this is the axis system in part two. Okay. Now suppose you are in kinematics workbench. You switch your workbench into kinematics. Here will be the kinematics. Okay. Now if you apply a joint revolve, which command? Let's say revolve, for example. You can use any command. Okay, not mandatory revolve. Okay. In revolve, it will ask you for 4 input. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. So this first 2 input will be from part 1. This should be from part 1 and this should be from part 2. Okay. Akash. Yes, inside revolve
Yes, sir.
command, you want 1, 2, 3, 4 input to apply the joint. Okay, this is your product. This is your, again, this is your part 1. This is your part 2. Okay. Any doubt till this point?
Mhm.
No. Okay. So Akash, suppose if you want to apply this joint between these two part, you will need to select plane 1, plane 2, axis, rotation axis 1, rotation axis 2, correct?
Yes, sir. See.
See, you will need this input, plane 1 of part 1, plane 2 of part 2, axis of rotation means the line from part 1, the line from part 2. If suppose these elements, if you are not published in your part, okay, tell me if you want to apply this part, on which level you will apply this, means if you want to apply this joint, on which level you will apply, part level or product level? Sachin,
Product level, sir.
Nitesh, Raja.
Sir, one more, sir. One more time, repeat, sir.
If you want to apply this kinematic joint, the motion joint revolve command, on which level you will apply, product or part?
Product level.
Product.
Product, Sachin.
Product level, sir.
Product level means you will activate this one, you will double click on product, yes or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
once
sir.
you double click on product, if you activate the product and if you activate the command in kinematics workbench over here, if you activate the revolve command, you will need this four input: plane 1, plane 2, line 1, line 2, and this will be visible in your product, okay? But you will not able to select this one. Why? Because you are not published this element. So what is the meaning of publication? If you are not published this element, you can't use this element for another purpose in product level. Are you getting?
Yes.
Akash,
Yes, sir.
Raja,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
everyone, Nitesh,
Yes, sir.
okay? So I think you got the, means what you can say, idea. If you want to use this element of part 1 on product level for some specific reason like revolve command, you want to apply the joint, this motion. So you will not able to select this as a input in this one. Suppose you activate this command and if you hover your mouse on this axis system, and if you, even though if you click 10 times clicks on this axis system, it will not work. It will not select over here. Why? Because this axis system is not published. This line is not published. This axis system is not published. Suppose you publish this one and suppose you publish this line, you will able to select this axis system and line over here, 1, 2. But for this one, you can't select this one. Why? Because in part 1, you are not published. Now tell me on which level you will publish your element, part level or product level, where you will activate for publication.
Part level.
Part level.
Part
Part.
level.
Part
You will
level.
activate this part 1. You will publish this one first. You will activate part 2. You will publish this one. Then you will activate the product. Then go to the revolve command. Now try this command. Now you will able to select these two element. Axis plane, the rotation plane is this one. Then rotation plane is this one. Then axis of rotation is this one. Axis of rotation is this one. Done. Press OK. Now you can run the motion. Now clear what is the use of publication? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now a simple example. See.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, Ganesh.
what we can publish axis system body
You
and
can publish anything. You can publish point. You can publish surface. You can publish axis system. You can publish body. You can publish a line. You can publish a plane. Got it? Anything
Okay.
you can publish. Okay. Clear the concept? Any doubt? Is it clear? Yes or no? See, this is
Sir,
interview question again. Yes.
yes,
So,
hello, sir. Sir, can you please please show us that how to publish means once please show, sir.
okay. Let me show you the
Thanks.
shall I show you in kinematics? Yeah.
Yes.
Sure,
Okay.
sir.
Vertical window. Now let's jump to kinematics. Okay. See. Okay. Let's do one thing. I will let's hide this one. Let me show the file first, otherwise we will miss the hook. Where is the wire? I will share this file, Control S. So let's minimize this one. Let's take a new file again. Part. See, in part, okay, okay. Vertical window. We have DP. Let's rename this not DP. Rename this as part 1 and part 2. Same example, okay? Part 2. Okay. Let's take this both part in a product. Then file, new, product. Okay. Let's copy part 1. Right click copy, right click paste, right click copy on product, right click paste. Is it clear in doubt till this point?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
So, sir.
In part 1, I don't want this. Okay, let's hide this one. I will show you how to check the links. Just hide the hook for now. Let's take a rub body alt type B. Let's draw a simple link like this. What is the height? Let's give a height of 150 mm. Done. What is the diameter? 35. Make it 20. Make it 40. Exit. Let's use a pad. Here, please focus. Now pad is in this direction. Let's reverse this one. Okay, 20 mm pad. Again, I will do a same thing over here. I will add a circle in same sketch. Diameter is 20, 40. Exit. Right click L. Done. Now in part 1, let's move to part. This is the product window. Okay. Here you can see this is part 1. We are not designing part 2. Okay. Let's go to part 2. Like this. Again, same. Alt B. Let me change the color. Vertical window. This is part 1. Okay. Select this body. Let's change color into green. Where is the color? Into green color. Okay. Now this is my part 2. Okay. Alt B is already done on this plane. Okay. Again same, but this time I will design horizontal. Again, diameter is, let's make it 50. Okay, and this was 150. Double click 150 and take a circle in the mid. Make it again 45. No issue. Exit. Now this time I will pad not on back side, I will pad front side just for your uh, visibility. Let's go to the product window. Windows, product. Got it? So let's hide one by one. Hide part 2. Can you see? See, in part 1 there is one access system and one part. Yes or no? This is a body. Quickly, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hide this part 1,
Yes.
show part 2. In part 2 there is one access system and a body. And if we show both part, it is something like this. Now I want to rotate this green part like this. So what I will need? Quickly. To rotate, what I will need?
Plane.
Plane is there. Let's take this as a plane. Or let's put, okay, let's do one thing. Let's put one plane. I will offset. Which plane I will need? Y plane, X plane or Z plane?
X.
X. So this is my X plane. I will double click on this one. Double click activate. This is my X plane. I will just offset this by 0. 0, enter. Okay, with 0 value I have offsetted. Hide this axis. Same thing I will have to do it in part 2. Yes or no? Double click on part 2. Same plane, yes or no? With offset 0. Hide the axis system. End out, yes or no? Activate the product. In doubt, what we have done, we have taken a plane, had this part 2. We have taken a plane like this in part 1. We have taken the same plane like this in part 2. Plane name is Y plane, yes or no? With zero offset.
Sir, explain. I think so, sir.
Yeah, X plane, yes, sorry. X plane. Clear, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, what I will need in
Yes,
part
sir.
1? Double click on part 1. What I will need in part 1?
Sir, rotational axis.
Oh, rotational axis. So take a line through this point along directions X. Am I right? Like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's change the property so that it will be visible. Select the line, go here. Sorry, select the line, go here. Is it visible now? Let's
Yes,
change.
sir.
Okay, hide the axis. Same thing I will have to do in part 2. Hide the part 1, show the part 2. Show the axis system. A line passing through. Let's hide this one. Passing through this point along direction X. Something like this. Okay. Center graph line. Change the property again for visibility. Hide this one. Ganesh, are you there? Akash, Ganesh. Can you see? We have taken one
Yes.
plane and line in part 1. We have taken one plane and line
Yes,
in
yes.
part 2. Now let's go to kinematics and try. Start. DMU mockup kinematics. Can you see this? DMU kinematics.
Yes,
Enter.
sir.
Here you will find number of
Yes.
joints. Can you see the number of joints? Okay. Now let's try to apply a command. Revolute join. Select this one. So before revolute, I will need to create a new mechanism. So click on new mechanism. Let's give a name mechanism.1. Press OK. Now can you see this? Line 1, line 2, plane 1, plane 2. Yes or no? As we
Yes, sir.
discussed in screenshot, remember what I mentioned? You will need plane 1, plane 2, line 1, line 2. Plane should be coplanar and line should be collinear, as Nitesh mentioned. See the same thing. Okay, Ganesh, Raja, such
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see, click on line 1, hide this part 2. This is my line 1, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Click over here, select line. Okay, now it is selecting. Hide this part 1, show the part 2, click on line and this one. Now hide part 2, show the part 1. In part, this is plane 1, so this is my plane 1. Hide this part 1, show the part 2, this is my plane 2. Let's activate the angle driven. Press OK. Now, just a minute. Let me check. Where is the screenshot? As we discussed, this is the main reason of publication. You should publish if you want to use this element in another element or with the project. What we can say the product level. Okay. And the second thing is, any doubt in this one? You should try this one and just let me know is it working on your side or not. If you are not able to select these elements in kinematics, okay, don't try to run. Okay, don't try to run this kinematics because we have not completed the kinematics. Just design this two part 1, part 2. Just design a line, insert a line and a plane in part 1, insert a line and a plane in part 2, and just try to apply this revolve joint and just let me know Are you able to select this one? Okay. End out?
No, sir.
No. See,
No, sir.
this is a good practice that you should publish your element before using in another what you can say in another parts or on product level. Okay. Now vertical window, you remember we have just copy pasted that once we publish this one, we have just copy and pasted this body in part 1. Remember, yes or no, this one had this for now. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So how to check from where we have taken this body? Go to edit links. Can you see this? Katia will tell you, sir, you have projected this solid one. Here you can see type link. What is this type link?
CCP.
CCP link. So you have projected this body. You have copy pasted with link this body from another element or from another part. So where is that part? Click on pointed document. You will find this part. See the part location. Are you getting? E drive CAD-VERCITY G24.2 hook for wire. If you click on this and if you click on open, you will open that file directly. Got it? The file with history. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this way you can check and keep in mind if you want to use any element in another part or on product level, you should publish it first. Okay. Yes or no? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No? Sachin, Ganesh, Suyog.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
No. Okay
Sir,
then.
what is kinematics?
What is kinematics? Go to the product. So Ganesh, this is kinematics. We are in kinematics workbench. So what is kinematics? This is, can you see digital mockup kinematics workbench? Means here you will find number of joints. One, revolute. Second is prismatic, cylindrical joint, screw joint, spherical joint, planar joint, rigid joint, point on curve, point on surface, sliding curve, rolling joint, point on surface, universal joint, CV joint, gear. So such type of motion you can add in your product. Do you remember? Suppose this is your car seat. There is one joint of motion for the track adjustment. Yes or no? Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
this is a recliner tube. About recliner, your backrest will tilt. Yes or no? Your backrest will tilt backward.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this type of joints you can apply from here. Okay. So this is a use of kinematics where you can apply motions. You can check the feasibility of your product, whether it will work or not. Okay, suppose if you design anything over here and after motion, okay, after motion, the your position will be this one. So there should be nothing in this area. Yes, if this is the motion of your body or the product, there should be nothing in this area. Yes or no? Otherwise, there will be clash. It will hit. So this study we can do in kinematics,
Yes, sir.
the motion study. Okay, Ganesh.
Kinematics used in at product level. Huh?
Yes, yes. Okay. Any doubt?
Okay.
In motions also you can give some limitations. Suppose this is a box and this is the axis of rotation like this. And suppose your box will be here. Let me erase this one. Your axis of rotation something here like this. And if you want to rotate like this, so it will be something like this. So you can limit this angle. Okay. You can put limitation. Let's say I want motion of only 25°. That's it. You can limit. So once you move your part by 25°, you can check whether is there any extra part or not. Will it hit to floor? Something like this. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions? Any other questions? Sachin?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
So what is okay? If someone asks you what is publication, so what will the answer?
Allowing any element to use in another part or at any product level.
Hmm. Could you please repeat, Ganesh? What is the use of
Allowing
publication?
any
Yes.
allowing any
Hmm.
allowing any element to
Hmm.
use in another part or at product
Awesome.
level.
The publication means you are allowing that element to use in, or you can copy paste, or you can select on product level. Yeah, you can copy paste in another part also. That is publication. So before that, you should publish that element. Yes.
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 Any other doubt?
Sir, how to decide in which direction part is assembled?
Sorry, sorry. In which direction?
Part is assembled
See, we don't have to
X, Y,
decide.
Z.
We don't have to decide. Okay. Tell me if I hide this one and if we show this hook. No, sorry, not hook, this body. Show.
In that case, no, sir. In our close volume or
See, it depends on your
that
design.
that
Okay.
case.
It depends on your design and depend on the technicality. Okay. Suppose, tell me, if you want here, will you keep this hole as it is or you will need a screw going through this hole? You will need a screw, nut and bolt, yes or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
So how will you decide, sir? Shall I put this nut and bolt from this side or this side? How will you decide? You will decide where is your part. Okay, it depends on where is your part and from which side you have the accessibility. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Will you tight this screw with your hand or you will use screw gun on assembly line? On assembly line, will you use your
Screw gun.
screwdriver or Allen key or you will use the screw gun?
Screw
Screw
gun.
gun.
Yes. So according to means the thinking should be like this. You should think, sir, do we have any accessibility from this side? Can we use screw gun, or is there any something in front of this hole? If there is something in front of this hole, you can't access that screw. Yes, can you put your screw gun over here if there is some metal part like this? Yes,
No.
no, so you will use from this side. Clear? Depends on your design.
Yes.
Okay, so while starting your design you should think about everything. Okay, so if you are using any revolute joint over here, uh, I will need some metal part, or there should be a rivet, or there should be nut bolt. But sir, we can't install that nut bolt from this side. Why Ganesh? But there, sir, because there is a metal part over here, so we don't have any access from this side. So let's install from outside. This is my outside. So let's install from this side like this. There is not a what we can say a golden rule. Okay, depends on the requirement and the what we can say packaging. Yes, the packaging of the product. Tell me, suppose this is your seat. Okay, this is backrest, this is cushion. Okay, and your occupant is seated on this one like this. Okay, Ganesh,
Yes, sir.
this is the head. Tell me where you if you want to screw from bottom side. Okay, there is any part from the top side, or let's say green part, and there is one part like this on something like this, the backrest part. Okay, will you screw that? Will you screw from backside or from front side?
Front side, sir.
Why?
Sir, for safety.
Awesome. See, for safety. If you screw from backside, your screw point will be this side, yes or no?
Yes.
So if in impact study, okay, in crash test, there will be chances that screw will penetrate from backside. Yes or no? Same for the
Yes.
Yes,
cushion.
sir.
Same for the cushion. You can't screw like this. You can't screw like this. You can't screw like this. Depends. Where is your screw position? If it is near to the occupant, you can't screw like this. It should be reverse, outward direction. So this way you have to think. Are you getting? Everyone? In doubt?
Yes, sir.
In doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So you got the publication. Also, we have covered the hook design. Okay. So again, we have simple hook. Now we have design a second type of hook. Okay. Again, we have simple design of hooks. So we'll try to cover that one also. Any doubt? Shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did I share the hook file? This is, I think this is the hook file. Okay, please do practice for this file. Yeah, please do practice on this file. Where is the file? Refresh. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay, any doubt? Shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
We have shared the
Yes, sir.
file. Okay. And from 8th Feb, we have test. Yes, in series. Every day there will be test from 8,
Yes, sir.
9, 10. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.